Hi, creator. Hi, cycle breaker. Yeah, if you have a desire to stop spanking and screaming and to take your power back and to release the pattern of talking to yourself negatively, if deep down you want to reduce the amount of power struggles you experience with your children, if you have a desire to have your child listen to you and follow your leadership, but you have a deep, deep desire to have that occur without beating them, hitting them, screaming at them, spanking them 1 to 5 times per week, you are a cycle breaker because you wouldn't care otherwise. If you were not the cycle breaker, you wouldn't think twice about no longer screaming or spanking. If you were not the cycle breaker, you would not care at all about the topic of conscious parenting, peaceful parenting. You don't care about those topics because you want to be perfect or be better even. It's because deep down, there is a very passionate, deep, strong desire to experience more peace within yourself, to realize more peace, and to create your relationship with your child and others from that peace. And you are here. It is your destiny to do that, or you wouldn't have the desire for it. So hello, creator. Hello, cycle breaker. You are a creator. You create every time that you speak to somebody. You create every time you take action and make a decision. That is a creative act, okay? What are you creating? What type of relationships are you creating? You have got to acknowledge the power you hold. A decision you make is an act of creating. Every decision you make is a creative act. That is powerful. It is only you who is going to be able to create the type of relationship you want to have with your children moving forward. They follow your embodiment, the principles that you embody. We cannot tell our children not to hit and then expect them not to hit or be violent in any way if we are hitting them or hitting other people within our home. We cannot tell or expect our children to not scream at other people if we are embodying that screaming at other people is okay. They follow your embodiment. The more you prioritize your inner peace, the more you are going to witness them prioritize their inner peace over time. The more you prioritize creating by way of choosing to speak to your children with respect and kindness, the more you are going to witness them do the same over time consistently to the degree that you are. They are following your leadership. You lead through your embodiment. What are you embodying? What you embody is what you are creating. You always have a choice. Always have a choice. And parenthood is helping to get you very skilled at realizing the creator that you are. You are a cycle breaker. You break cycles by creating new habits. You were heavily programmed by your early childhood environment and the people who raised you and the society, right? A lot of the patterns that we experience that we want to break the cycle of, we were programmed and conditioned with. It's what we saw our parents doing. It's what we saw and heard society and the people at our schools doing, right? A lot of the patterns and habits we are attempting to break now. You break those cycles and patterns by making new choices. Okay, but don't get caught up in your story, in your past. The past is gone. Each moment is a blank slate, and you are able to create anew in every moment. Did you spank your child 5 minutes ago? Okay. Well, in 5 minutes, they might break a glass in the kitchen. It'll be your opportunity to create the type of relationship you want to have with them in that moment. Do I want to spank them again, or do I want to make a new choice? You, as long as you are breathing, you are continuously being given opportunities to show up and create your life and your relationships from your favorite version of yourself, okay? Who is your favorite version of yourself? You can be anybody. What's the type of, if you were watching your life, you were watching a movie, who would you want to show up as? You have every right to show up as that version of you now. Not to be mother of the year or to be better, but just because you can. You have the opportunity to show up the way you would want to create your life the way you want to create your parenting style and relationship with your child the way you want to, instead of recreating the same cycles and patterns that your mom did, that your dad did, that your grandparents did, that Joe down the street when you were 5 years old did. You know, you have the ability to create your relationships and your reality to the degree that you give yourself permission to make choices that feel true for you. Hi, creator. Hi, cycle breaker. You are a cycle breaker. So if you are ready to feel more energized to break the cycle of spanking, screaming, overwhelm, mom guilt, looping the same patterns over and over and over and over and over again, then come party with me for 8 weeks in the Release and Rebirth cohort. It's the Parent Empowerment cohort that starts November 5th. I'm only taking 6 parents. 8 weeks of partying with me and breaking cycles and remembering the creator that you are and realizing more of the peace that's within you so that you can create your life from that peace. If you are interested in partying with me for those 8 weeks, you can go get more details in the link in bio, or you can join, or you can direct message me if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Party time. Time to get results and experience actual transformation, and to witness just how it's not as hard as we think it is.
Find wholeness in the chaos. Your greatest inheritance is your realized peace.